Okay, continuing on the series of fit and moving up in the organization, I want to give you some tips and techniques on when you're interacting or addressing others. So to start with, always begin with the last name, Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so, or their appropriate professional title, doctor, so-and-so, or whatever. It shows respect. Once you're invited, though, however, to use or address them by their first name, if you are, do so. If you are invited, do not go back to the last name or formal salutation, just for the fact that, again, they've invited you in to bring you closer, and then not taking them up on that, again, it creates distance again, so you don't want to do that. Saying yes, sir, and yes, ma'am in situations where you're, instead of yes or no. That's a very positive thing, particularly in the South. Now, in some places, people may not appreciate it or deem it offensive. Generally, they'll let you know one time, or please don't call me sir, please don't call me ma'am. Well, in that situation, don't anymore. But it's not a bad idea, particularly if you're in the southeast of the United States, to err on the side of caution and do that. It's generally just a common mannerism that people oftentimes appreciate. Golden rule, all right? Treat others the way you want to be treated. Don't judge people based on their position. Don't cast value judgments on people for any reason at all, really. All right, try to treat people equally. Treat people with respect. You never know who will be your boss one day. I've heard situations where individuals were hired, and within 5 years, they had to fire the person that hired them. You never know who will be your equal or who will be your boss one day. So that's a good approach to take. Never be patronizing or condescending, because again, that will come back on you. All right, treat all people with respect, even subordinates who may be not totally agreeable with you. Okay, all right. Always show full engagement in your conversations with others. Do not room surf. All right. Too many people do that. When you're trying to speak to them, they're constantly looking around over your head, looking to others to who they believe they should be talking to. That's one of the rudest and biggest turnoffs ever. Okay, and personally, it is an incredibly big pet peeve. I take it personally offensive. While I know in my mind I shouldn't, it's something that can be extremely offensive to others, and just err on the side of caution and don't do it. If you need to break away from the conversation, do so professionally, but don't simply look around the room like that while people are talking to you. Engage with them. Have the conversation that you're in. If you need to converse with others, in the conversation, and move on. Okay? And then lastly, avoid topics of uncertainty. Religion, politics, sex are the ones on the table, but also be careful about sports. Okay? And the wrong comments at the wrong time can really be offensive to folks. Psychological studies have shown that people who root for other teams, especially rival teams, actively wish failure on the supporters of the other teams. Now, that's not something you want to bring into the workplace, all right? It's categorizing yourself. So try to stay away from that, particularly with your peers, okay?